Hello students. Now many new students have asked to show the Python programming in mobile. So I have installed PyDroid 3 from Play Store, and here you can see the icon of PyDroid 3. So this is your icon of PyDroid 3. Now when you will click it, you can see here this I was actually running some outputs. So now this is the window which will open in front of you. So here you can see this window will open and line number 1 is written. Here it is a new file. We can save the file also. So here we will start with the programming. So print command is used to display any message. So I have typed print here. And then any message I can type here. Suppose I am typing here hello. Sorry. Hello. Now when you will run it, you can see this triangle here. When you will click it, it will execute. So it is showing here the output. So this is how we will run our programs. Now you can see here at the top one folder is there. When you will click on that folder, it will show here all the files which it has saved. So here you can see many py files, that is Python files are there. Now suppose calculator I am opening here. So you can see in calculator, comment is the first line, that is ask user to enter operator and perform operation. You can write any comment using a hash symbol for single line and using triple quotes multi-line. Now the second line you can see here, it is written a int input, enter the first number. Now how it is written? We use input function to take any input. It can be string, it can be any input. Now in front of it, if you write int, then it will be converted into integer. If you write float, it will be converted into a decimal number. So here line 2 is it is taking the first number, line 3 is it is taking the second number as input, and line 4 is it is asking for an operator here. And then the operations. Now here they have used if, so we will try without that. So we will simply try to calculate something without that. So first what I am doing is, first I am using a print command, and then simply I am writing here 2 plus 3. Now when I will run, it is showing 2 plus 3 equals to 5. Now next is I am just using some variables here. So a equals to, so I am writing here a equals to 2, and then I am writing here b equals to 3, and then I am writing here print a plus b. So print in bracket, we are writing here a plus b. Now you can see the output here. Again it is showing 5. Here, so when we are using two variables, then also it is same thing. Now the next thing is I am using here input from the, I am asking the user to enter. So what I am doing here, I am writing here int in bracket. I will write here input. Input function will take the input. Then any message if you want, you can write in double quotes or single quotes any message. So I am writing here enter any number. Enter any number. So I can write in full or in short, you can write it. So here I have written for A. Same way for B also, I am writing the same thing. That is int input, both are integers. So I am taking two integers from the user, and I am asking to enter a next second value. Enter a second number. Any message you can write here for the user. So it will be displayed while taking the input. Now again print a plus b. So here you can see when you are running, enter any number. Suppose the first number, any number you can give. Suppose you have given as 23. And then when you are selecting enter, enter the second number. Second number also any number you can enter. Now it is showing here directly 27. So in the output, if I use here some user friendly terms like Like here in print command, if I am writing here that sum of the two numbers is, so in double quotes I am writing here sum is. Now it will be in double quotes, and then the variable or the expression is written. Now when you are running this, what happens? It will again ask for a number. Suppose any number I have entered, and then when you are entering it, it will ask for a second number, and then when you are entering, it is showing sum is 13. So here a message along with the value output, it is showing a message also. So sum is 13. Now same way all the questions, like the differences, it will be minus sign. So simply I can, here I can simply select these, and so I am simply selecting it, copying it from the top, and then after coming down I can paste it here. So what I am doing here, alright, I will type it only. So here I am simply typing print, and now the difference is also I am displaying here. So difference is, I am writing outside this, yes, comma, and then A minus B. Yes, so it will display the difference. Same way you can display the product, you can display the quotient. Now when you will run, simply this triangle you will select and enter the first number. First number is suppose 5, enter the second number is 3. So the sum will be 8 and the difference is 2. Like this, all the questions which are given here can be solved one by one. Now here you can see, you can save the files. When you are selecting this, it is asking for save and save as. So I can give here save as, and I can save the file. So that afterwards when you will select here open, like I am saving this file by giving any name. Now where you want to save the file, that also you can mention here. You can select a folder, you can create a new folder. Suppose a new folder I want to create, and the new folder name is my programs, my Python programs. So this I have created a new folder, and I have, after this, normally what happens if you give space, it will not take. So you have to give underscore here. Clear? Now if you want to open it afterwards, then what happens? You have to select this folder, and then if you select here open, you can see all the py files here. So here so many files are there, and when you will select any file, suppose I want to select here KBC Game Show. Now here the question is given that at the top comment is written, and then some print commands are used. In line 3 the rules are mentioned. In line 4 the game is starts here. In line 5 who is the prime question is put. In line 6 all the answers are there. In line 7 it is taking the choice, and then it is checking here. We know the answer is B. So here the programmer has written if choice double equals to B. Now here if command it has, now if is a keyword which is used to check any condition. So here you can see we are checking the condition, and normally while checking the condition we use double equals to sign. So you all have done if command, so you all know. Those who haven't done, you can go through the videos in which step by step they have explained. Already all the topics have been explained step by step. Only some students wanted me to explain in Pydroid 3, so I am explaining here. The other students, those who are having laptop or desktop, they can use Python 3 plus any version, and it is normally easy in those things. Now here you can see when I am running this program. Now many since it was designed for a laptop, so for the center of the screen so many dashes were used. Now who is the Prime Minister of India? It is asking enter your choice. if you know the answer, like here the answer is B. So what I am doing, I am entering here B. Now it is showing you won. Now the rules of each game differs on the programmer. So here the programmer has written you won rupees 1000. So these like this you can in Pydrive 3 all the programs which is given one by one you can execute the programs and you can execute it. Now on the left hand side 3 dash left top you can see. Now here pip. Now this pip install like pandas, numpy, all the modules or the library if you want to use here, like math module you want to import or random module you want to import. So simply in pip you will go and give random module, and so here when you will select here pip it will ask which one to install. Suppose random, if it is already installed then it will show here the message. Otherwise install when you are giving here, then it, like here it is showing requirement already satisfied, means already random is being installed. Actually we were using it, so random is installed here. So here any library which you are learning, you will learn, some of the students will learn afterwards, class 11 students, like math module or statistic module or random module or numpy. Then next year you are having pickle, CSV, MySQL dot connectors. So all these modules you have to import first, install it, and then you can use it. So normally many students are doing here in Pydrive 3 in mobile. So today I have explained you how to run the programs in mobile. So in all the programs you try to run it, like many students they have already run in the mobile and they have shared the screenshots also. Now these are the programs which you have already done, shared by the students only. All the students have shared the programs. Like here it was square of a number, the first one. So x input they have taken and they have printed x to the power 2. For to the power they have used 2 star here. Same way for cube to the power 3. Then average of 3 numbers, then area of a rectangular ground. So these are the questions which you have to practice now. In Pydrive you practice it, or in any Python you can practice it. Now some of the numbers, subtraction, multiplication, division, conversion from one unit to another. Now here you can see they have used a screenshot of Jupyter. You can use, or you can use the ideally. So like this you have to, whatever you are running in the mobile or in laptop or in computer, you save the screenshots. Like I will show you how they are. Like in Google Classroom, if I go back, then I can show you the students have already shared here. So suppose you are using here mobile programs. Now here all the programs of mobile they have shared along with the output. See how nicely they have shared all the programs along with their outputs. So one PDF they have made. So in doc you can just copy paste it, and then afterwards you can make a PDF and share, or you can share the document only you can share. So these are all the programs which have been executed in mobile and then you have shared it. The others are like I will show you, the other students have shared from their, now here from their laptop or from the desktop they have screen shared all the programs, and along with the output they have shared all the programs. So like this you all have to do it. So one or two students were having some problem in Pydrive. So today I have shown you, you go through it. Then again if you have doubt I will clear your doubts. Thank you. Have a nice day.